Vancouver. John Shorthouse, Louis DeBrusk, and Jake DeBrusk is on the ice to start for Vancouver on a line with Elias Pettersson and Niels Höglander. Oilers with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Nugent-Hopkins leaves for McDavid. Drops off for Draisaitl. McDavid on the right wing hash marks. Wrist shot stopped by Lankinen. After the loose puck is Draisaitl. He jammed it just wide of the goal. Under 10 seconds to go on the power play. Draisaitl fanned on his pass. Now he steps around Oman. Back to Ekholm. Here's Draisaitl, side of the net. McDavid cuts in front. Hyman backhander stop. Draisaitl scores on the rebound. Leon Draisaitl able to pull that puck from below the goal line and roof it just as the penalty came to an end. And the Oilers have a 1-0 lead.
With Connor McDavid gaining access at will, it seems. But this is where they've had problems executing, making plays under pressure, winning puck battles, and keeping that play alive. Well, on this one, they were determined. I mean, this is a determined power play that continued to win some puck battles and eventually puts this one home. It's Draisaitl on the side of the net that digs it out after a lot of confusion right here around Lankinen. He tries to stretch across on that last attempt.
More than a major factor in their goal scoring early in the season. Here's Danton Heinen moving in with Teddy Bluger. Heinen shoots. Glove saved by Stuart Skinner.
Outnumbered rushes against. Here's Heinen. Elects to shoot here. Nice drop down by Kulak to take it.
Elias Pettersson stops inside the line. Feeds Hughes. Top of the circle. Quinn Hughes shoots off the left shoulder of Skinner, who did well to keep the shoulders up and make that save. Oh, it's part of regular conversation in this market now. Here's a steal by Höglander. He's got DeBrusk going to the net. Höglander drag move. Weak shot stopped. And then Skinner was bumped into by his own player.
Oilers. John, you mentioned special teams helped carry the Oilers to Game 7 of the final. So there is work to be done.
It certainly did. Their penalty killing in the playoffs last year was over 90%, 94%. Oilers after the puck off the draw, they get it to the line to Emberson. Here's Janmark working into the corner. Slides on towards the goal, intercepted by Grancher, who puts the puck off the glass, but it hit a stanchion. Came right to Derek Ryan, centers Janmark to the crease, they score! Knobloch's hunch paid off. He left the fourth line out, and Corey Perry puts the puck in the net to make it 2-0.
Just some tough bounces at times. This puck picked off right here, off the glass, get it out of harm's way with a couple forwards tracking it down and bounces right to Derek Ryan. A beautiful passing play, tic-tac-toe. Derek Ryan picks up this puck, and a beautiful little feed over to Janmark, and he threads it right through the blue paint to Corey Perry, who's always planted, it seems, beside the net, and he redirects this one home. But just a tough bounce for Brandstrom after looking ability to do some of the things I need to do to be successful, but the details have to be there in my game, and he's ratcheted it up a notch this year for sure, especially to start the season off to a great start.
Here's Draisaitl taking a lead pass, putting one in the middle. Arvidsson scores! Off the rush, Victor Arvidsson sticks side on Lankinen, and he's got his second of the season, and the Oilers are out to a 3-0 lead.
This year, but just a group effort out of the zone, one pass up to Draisaitl, just buys his time, waits for Arvidsson to get to that slot position, and as soon as it's on the stick, he changes the angle and shoots it between the stick and body of Pius Suter and beats Lankinen from distance.
2 goals in 73 seconds for the Edmonton Oilers. Corey Perry at 3:30. Leon Draisaitl with the primary assist. He's got a goal and an assist. That's his 244th multi-point effort in the NHL. And Edmonton breathing a little easy here, but there's Jake DeBrusk. Tipped in, Elias Pettersson. Pettersson replies shortly after the 3-0 goal as he tips home the Jake DeBrusk shot, and it's 3-1.
And stay with it to keep the puck alive. Right here, good pitch down the wall. A little bit of a cross check into the back, gets away with it. Big Tyler Myers, and then the shot from DeBrusk deflected by Pettersson. Just someone in front of the net, perfectly redirected. I mean, that's such a tough save for a goaltender. A high shot that's coming up, redirected right down below and goes through the wickets.
Garland, top of the circle. In front, Heinen! Right pad save by Skinner on a shot that looked to be labeled.
It's a big save by Skinner.
Steal by Heinen, cutting it on goal. Bluger tees it up, Hronek scores! Canucks are within 1 as they get 2 goals in a minute 59 to make it 3-2.
to find your legs, get engaged. Haven't been a great record on home ice, but this is just work again. Similar to the first goal, not allowing Edmonton to get this puck out of the zone. Great save by Skinner earlier in the sequence, but this one is just a perfectly placed shot by Hronek. And again, it's the patience, wait, he gets himself to that top of the circle and lets this one go. Just a nice little pass by Blueger, puts it into place. And it looks like a timeout being called here, which I think is a good one by Chris Knobloch to settle things down after.
One goal game. And in a game that has kind of grown. Wouldn't you say, Louis?
Yes. It's a great way of putting it, Shorty.
Oilers send the puck to the blue line. Bouchard. Here's McDavid. Drag move. In on goal for the side. Oh my goodness, did Lankinen get the stick on that?
Drag by McDavid. The beautiful backhand pass. And you were right, Shorty. The paddle of Lankinen. I mean, he just reaches back. Stay in the battle. What a save to take a sure goal away from Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. He tried to shovel that home and just...
Connor Brown with a shot that missed the net. Troy Stetcher keeps the puck in. Intercepting in the corner was Hughes. Janmark gets it back. Now it's thrown in front. Trickles through to Lankinen. And they score! Connor Brown has his second of the year, as he was able to find that pinballing puck and slide it home, and the Edmonton Oilers are back up by 2.
That create that traction, and the power play just kind of got them into this third. They created chances, couldn't find one in the power play, but again, this is a puck that was in possession in the defensive zone. The aggressive forecheck turns it over. Henrique with a nice little stick on Hughes, and then it just pinballs around. This nice pass by Henrique out to Brown. Watch this puck pinball around. You go to the net, good things happen, and for Connor Brown, he's had a lot of chances this year. 1 goal on the season. This is a big one to extend the lead to 2 for Edmonton as he jams that one home. It came right to him on the side.
And he'll likely be put to work again here as the Oilers get their third power play. They're 0 for 2, but they look dangerous. There's a chance in front. Hyman stops. McDavid scores on the rebound. Connor McDavid has a goal to go with his assist. And the Oilers strike quickly on this power play to make it 5-2.
And it was Connor McDavid that came out in this third period, drew the call, his second of the game. This power play has been much better in this game against the Canucks. They have been urgent, they have been desperate, they've been winning the battles. This will be the first power play goal for them in the game, but it feels like the momentum is swung because of those power plays and the chances they've created. This one here, nice pass by Nugent-Hopkins. The first backhand by Hyman is swept home on the rebound by McDavid. Get a puck to the net. And for McDavid, good hand-eye and a quick stick to get on that one.
We're 8 minutes into the third. Juleson sends that one ahead, tipped the other way by Emberson. McDavid into the Vancouver zone, finds the trailer. Kulak, wrist shot, scores! Brett Kulak able to put that one through Kevin Lankinen.
And the number of chances, great saves by Lankinen. We just talked about the fact that it'd be a lot different game if it wasn't for the saves he's made. This one just gets through him. And it's the accumulation of chances. As Kulak, the trailer, finds this puck and just a quick release. He's able to get it through Juleson onto the net. It's not a hard shot, but maybe a little bit of a screen on it. But that's one for Lankinen. It just goes through him. And as you mentioned, Brett Kulak, you know, you look at the spurts, the quick 2 goals by Edmonton in the second period, the quick 2 goals by Vancouver, and then quick 3 goals in this third. Have blown it wide open for Edmonton again, so momentum swings.
Connor Brown in with a wrist shot, scores! Might have ticked off the defenseman's stick before hitting Lankinen and going in. And the Oilers add another one and lead by 5. Brown has his second of the period.
But now the floodgates starting to open up here for Edmonton. A little outlet pass and the shot by Brown down the left-hand side. A right-handed shot, gets it away, and it finds its way through.
Fakes the back pass, now hooks the puck to Hughes in the left point. Pedersen turns, and here's Miller again. Under a minute to go. Hughes trying to get a tip from Pedersen there. Pedersen on the rebound to the side, and the Canucks score as Pius Suter put that one home. Pedersen looked like he might shoot it, but he hooked it over to Suter for the power play goal, and it's 7-3.
The Canucks here to maintain possession here, pass through a couple defenders. That little shot pass into the middle. It was an attempt at the stick of Pedersen in the bumper position, but this puck comes back to him after it caroms around. And then a beautiful no-looker over to Pius Suter, who buries that one. Not going to miss from there for Skinner. He has to respect the fact that Pettersson...
And the Oilers are going to win round 1 of this season series with the Canucks, which Vancouver swept a year ago. But the Oilers able to outlast the Canucks in round 2 of the playoffs, and they win with authority here in this one.